But yeah, since so yeah, I'm gonna probably make a video here. So I just want to talk about this really quick. Because since I made videos about this shit, I might just close the fucking topic, right? So, oh wait, it's okay to show your chest hair then. There you go. I was looking at Matt, and you know what? Like, oh shit. All right, let me show this bad boys, man. I'm kidding. This fucking shirt is so oversized. So here we go. So this is gonna be for a video, really quick. Again, because I did the topics about this before. A little catch up. Right, for those who might be interested, DarkViper and SomeOrdinaryGamers got into some, confusion, let's say it. Some drama, if you can call it that. Where DarkViper was a little bit emotional, just a little bit more emotional than what would be preferred. Now, being emotional is the problem, but when you react and you let yourself flood with those feelings and stuff like that, that's a problem, and everyone had a problem with that. And the points that he didn't make, that he made weren't wrong or anything like that, but it ruffled a few feathers. He at some point started to attack the person behind the claims, not really the claims themselves.
What is that?
Now, I don't even need to actually play this video itself. I'm just using it as a reference, because this video is just what you would expect from DarkViper. He can be stubborn, but eventually he is a nice guy, so he's gonna recognize his own mistakes. So here's the thing. That's what I said in the when we had the whole streaming discussion, when I made a video as well. That was the first point that I made about is that the problem again wasn't really the things that he was saying, is the way that he was saying, and the purpose really, because everyone understands this Twitch is its place to make his, let's say, bread, right? But you still need some sort of understanding that the message can be as important as the way that you send it, because you can have a very pretty fucking message. If you wrap that shit up on a weak-ass envelope, a little bit of rain will destroy that, right? So you need a balance between both things. And no one ever had really an issue with what he said. What the problem was, that he organized a rant. A lot of people were with the excuse of oh, he's just a rant, he's known for rants. Listen, man, I was here when Friendly Baron thing happened, right? When he made a rant about Friendly Baron, he recognized oh, this shit might ruin me. The problem, or the difference here is, he made sense first and foremost, and he was being responding to claims against him. He was being attacked for no fucking reason. So he was you know what, I'm not okay with this, let me defend myself. And even then, he wasn't attacking Friendly Baron in irrational way, right? Obviously, he still had a lot to say, but he wasn't irrational. I see his fucking rants. I understand that he's like that. But again, I don't feel like that's being an asshole, the way that he presented about, for example, Friendly Baron. But when he was Sog, I was so fucking shocked. Goddamn, that was an overreaction, right? But I really don't even want to talk about that. You know what I want to talk about? This is the fucking problem, right? Obviously, you're gonna have some ordinary games. This is solved, right? This was what I wanted in the end of the day. I was not one of those people in the crowd that was oh my god, he has to apologize. I have a lot of people to apologize as well too, and I'm not doing it. So I'm not gonna judge people for sometimes, just deciding to move on instead of sometimes apologizing, whatever the fuck might be, right? But then you have these comments, right? Now this one it's not a bad comment. I like how Matto is decent enough to admit his fault. That's seriously uncommon on YouTube. But what really obviously baffles me is the stans, right? Now I understand this is not Dreamed, this is not a Minecraft channel, whatever the fuck is it? It might be. But you will have stans. No matter how big, small you are, you're gonna have these guys, right? So he didn't do anything wrong, though. This man literally spent all this fucking time, 5 minutes, explaining to people. Let me just show you where he's saying, oh, I was an asshole. He straight up says, I was an asshole. Well, yeah, YouTube does not like the word ass for some reason. Alright, let me just... There you go. Okay. The man himself admits it didn't make sense for me to do the things that I did. The man himself says it. And you will have those people who have no connection with this person, personal connection, but they know more than the person themselves. They know, oh, you didn't do anything wrong. The man is saying, I attacked out of ego, he was protecting his ego. Well, not really because he was right? But it's not enough. You're going to have these people, he didn't do anything wrong. And then you also even have some stupider people that go oh, he has all the right to be angry. And then you say oh, because it happened at some point, I respond to someone here this such a big fucking thread. I'm not gonna read it, but I think it was like something about the guy is saying like, oh, he had every right to be angry. Listen, people, you do have the right to be angry, but you don't have the right to behave or react the way that you want to react. Because you can be angry, like you can be pissed off. You know what? One thing that I fucking hate, really, is when people slurp their soup or drinks, right? It's so fucking annoying. Now, I'm not gonna lash out at a person for that because that's the way they eat. Personally, I think that I have a problem. I'm the one who's not happy with the situation. I'm not gonna even rant, but even if I would say something, I wouldn't just freak the fuck out because it's something so innocent, right? That's sort of the thing that happens with these stands, and because no matter how small, big, nice, or bad you are as a content creator, you're gonna have them. And obviously, I'm not gonna pin this on DarkViper in any way, but I just wanted to highlight, not even when the things are resolved, there will be stands. For some fucking reason, that I simply cannot comprehend, there will be people who know better than the person themselves who are saying this shit. Now, this shouldn't even be taken seriously or as too much as a problem, but for example, he didn't do anything. Mind you, he's not saying like, oh, he didn't say anything wrong, right? Because in that regard, maybe you could, claim that what he said was, the points were right. But saying that he didn't do anything? No. But then agreed, yes, but still the ability whatsoever. Some will try to find the middle ground. I can't be mad at that. For example, this person, that's not like, okay, Matt wasn't actually wrong. Well, he was wrong in the way that he behaved, but I guess if you're saying like the points, he's just a bit aggressive and that's what he apologizes for, yeah. I still do believe that there was a lot of points that he made that were like just misconstruction of what Sog said, personally, right? Water break. My beautiful beard. Mustache, I'm sorry. There you fucking go. That's the one. I agree. He was right to be pissed, but when looking at it from a distance, Matt looked immature in the way he responded for multiple reasons. Actually, it wasn't this a comment, but regardless of whether what he said was correct or not, which I think he is mostly correct. You can do that. You like water? Thank God. You can do that. He had points. I'm not going to say that, but again, that's not the problem. The problem is the way that he behaved. That's it. But no, you're going to have some fucking idiots here. I'm not even going to present them. I don't even want to give them attention. But please do have a read. Go for these comment sections, like, these comment threads here. That are, you can even have a good comment itself, the OP having a nice comment. And then the fucking replies are like, no, you didn't do anything wrong. Like, the man himself is admitting that he did do something wrong. Like, drop it, dude. Like, the stands are so fucking annoying. And obviously, we're not talking about Dream. For those who might not even know that shit. Like, people must write stuff about this. So as you can see, oh wait, that's actually from him. So he basically dismisses. You can have two behaviors, or actually three. Ignore them, which in a certain way I'm not going to complain because you're not giving them attention. You address a situation, which is what happened with Moist Critical. So you can make this fucking video that has almost 3 fucking million. Holy shit, dude. That's about fucking more than $1,000, dude. Jesus. If the cards are played right. But yeah, so it's about, also dismissing. So you can dismiss, you can not hack, and in a certain way people can complain, but you are also not paying attention to those people. So in a certain way, I don't know. I don't feel like you're the evil for not acting, but then you have Dream, which doubles down. And like, oh no, these are those teenagers having fun. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? But when he had stands attack him over him being like a Trump supporter, whatever the fuck, all of a sudden he had an issue. All of a sudden he wasn't people having fun. I don't get it.
Now, the word stan was originally meant as stalker fan, but it slowly shifted to more meaning super fan than anything else.
That's why the more the fucking day passes, the more I don't like Dream, dude. I might not use the word hate but Jesus fucking hell. He doubles down on things that he shouldn't, and then he backs down on things that he shouldn't. When he was being accused of like a cultural appropriation, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be good now. He took the commercial option. All of a sudden, like, nah, I know what my stands. Teenagers are having fun. Shut the fuck up. People are harassing other people. Do you realize that shit? Way worse. Yeah, they escalate the fucking situation. Now, obviously, you can have a little bit of reflection. And I guess the reflection that we're going to have here is not truly if Dream is a good guy or not. Is the fact that he doesn't denounce it. It even doubles down. So at a certain point, you're gonna have even a worse audience. That's why I just cannot stand Dream fan. People will always have that, like, I don't want to generalize, but if someone says like, oh, I'm a huge fan, I'm gonna have a red flag on you, you know? Unfortunately. But that's because of this fucking behavior that apparently he does want these people to, like, consider themselves to be fans. When you have people like Moist Critical that have more than 2 brain cells, they will be like, no, fuck you guys, I don't want this. What did he say? I'm not mad, I'm just fucking pissed, you know? That's basically it. Who is Dream? What the fuck, you don't know who Dream is? You do live under a rock. You see these 4 million, that's not even that. I mean, it's a Minecraft channel, what can you expect? I mean, you're gonna have, obviously, children and teenagers, but again, you can have a very young audience. Like, even Moist has, like, 15, 25 demographic or something like that. They still aren't fucking assholes for the most part. They will do it, because as you can see, there you go. But people are just fucking morons. And again, even with, like, even DarkViper, 500,000 subscribers, but even way before that shit, you know, when being mostly a Twitch streamer, he still has them. It's so fucking annoying, man. And I don't know, it's not a big concern here. I'm just making, I just think that this could be a video, because I'm not gonna talk about anything about the apology. The apology is pretty rational. It doesn't cry. It doesn't start like, oh, I was in a very dark spot in my life. Like, it's completely, you know, it's a rational apology. So I'm completely fine. But Dream is basically for Luca. Dream is just a Minecraft streamer, not really, but a YouTuber. He got accused of cheating on speedrunning and shit like that. Remember that? But yeah. So yeah, this, like, I don't have to say a lot about this. I'm not even going to do a react, because this is just pretty straightforward. This is how you do, like, I think sometimes I need to highlight what's bad. I can't highlight what is good, because that should be the norm. Watch this video and this should be the apology that you would expect from someone else. You know, this is how you fucking do it, basically. Right? So obviously, apology more authentic than James Charles and David Dobrik. I mean, by far. We're not going to compete that shit. So yeah, positive feedback for the most part, and you know, personally, I'm happy that this shit got settled. That they didn't just move on, even though that would be fine. But no, they actually came here. You know, like Sog went here and said like, "Hey, no problem, my guy, I love you. No hard feelings or whatever. Enjoy this shit. You know, this is pretty cool." But yeah, you're gonna have, for the most part, I think people are behaving, but you know, okay. The YouTube drama is a fucking mess, but I welcome it because I can have something to talk about. I don't know, but this is not even a lot of drama. Like, I knew this was gonna either die down or actually get resolved. Like, these two guys are not really up for the fucking drama. But some people want it. Some people are like, oh, no, he was not wrong. Like, you're gonna find at least one fucking comment. I mean, like, people always want to emphasize the same shit, right? I mean, he didn't say he was wrong. He said he went a bit over the top. That's being wrong, you fucking idiot. No, I wasn't wrong. I just absolutely made my mom cry. But all I said was like, no, dude, you were being a fucking asshole. That's doing wrong. There will always be people. I don't understand. The man himself is saying like, no, I fucked up, people. Don't defend it. And they will obviously have to have, like, I don't know what they want, what they expect, like a virtual BJ or something. Nothing is gonna happen, my dude. What are you doing here? Seeking attention? What is it? Defending your own ego over something that is not about you? I don't get it. I really don't fucking get it. Right? So yeah, I think that's about everything that I wanted to say, to be honest.
'Cause I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to harm a lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in